Welcome, yogis, to my YouTube channel. My name is Leslie Garrett. I am a certified yoga instructor, and we are going to do some power yoga today, so yay. Before we get started, I just want to say that it's been a morning for me. I have attempted to start this video probably 7 times, and it's been one thing after another. So the first time the cat knocked over my camera. The second time the dog kept coming through and asking to go outside. And what else? Oh, last time my washing machine kicked in, and so that's all you could hear. So why am I sharing this with you? Because I am deciding that that's going to be our theme for our practice today. To go with the flow. To roll with whatever life throws at you. Sometimes it's little things. Sometimes it's big things. But it truly is about how we react and how we are able to flow with it. So let's do it. Let's flow. Come onto your mats. You're welcome to sit in a seated position if that's more comfortable for you. I'm going to come into Balasana, or child's pose. Feet together, knees wide. Sit your seat back. Please remember, if today is a tight day for you, you can use blocks to allow you to come into whatever shapes or shape that you need to for our opening here. And before you set your forehead down and get truly comfortable, to start to rock a little bit side to side. Tuning into your body. And then melt down. Arms can be forward. They can be back by your sides. Or you could even stack fists right below your forehead. Let your eyes close. Let your shoulders melt down, away from the ears. Allow the muscles in your face to soften. Letting your jaw relax, your shoulders, your feet, and if possible, your hands. All relax. And with every in-breath, try to picture and feel the space that you're creating. You're drawing the breath into every nook and cranny, every cell. Inhaling, make space. Exhaling, soften into that space. Last breath here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale long and smooth also through the nose. Letting go, letting go. And if you find that it's a particularly chaotic morning or afternoon or evening, stay here for another 2 or 3 breaths. If you're ready, start to blink your eyes open. If your arms are anywhere but out in front of you, go ahead and extend them out forward. Fingertips facing forward, and then let's drop the elbows and then slide them back towards the knees. How far, you'll know once we get started. So the forearms stay down, palms too, as we move into cow. So remember, cow is arching, it's a back bend. If it feels better to do this and you get more of a back bend with the arms resting on your blocks, go for it. And then we're going to move into cat. So Lift the elbows off the floor, push into your palms, chin draws to chest, tailbone tucks down and under. Draw the belly in towards the spine. Drop the forearms, arch into cow, inhale. Cat on the exhale, push, push, push into the hands. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Take a few more. Might help you if I stop jibber jabbering. Might be useful for you to really focus. And next time you come into cat, I want you to hold it. Good. Keep rounding. Straighten the arms. Push the palms into the mat, or you can come onto all 10 fingertips. Round, round, round. Belly button to spine. Tailbone under. And bring your spine back to a neutral position. We're going to drop the right forearm, and this forearm can move however you need to support a twist. So here are your options. Right arm is down. We're going to twist the upper body to the left. So stay where you are. I'm going to turn towards you. So your right elbow's on the floor. You're opposite me. We're going to twist the shoulders and the gaze to the left, your left. And you can keep the hand grounded like I am. You could bring the hand to hip or low back. You can also reach the left arm up, or, this is going to be my option, I'm going to really lean into that right side, bring my left foot to the floor, wherever. Maybe yours needs to be farther away. Maybe you like it closer to your body. And then twist. So all of your weight coming into the right arm and the right leg. So you can push that left knee away or simply twist. Good. Some gentle movement here is encouraged. You're not moving with momentum. You're not pushing yourself to even close to a place of discomfort or pain. So this controlled movement is good. Feels good. It works for opening joints, muscles. All right, go ahead and bring that left knee back under you if it's not already. So you're back in your child's pose. And we're going to drop the left forearm. Bring it as close as you need to or send it out at an angle. Totally fine. Lean your weight into that left elbow and left leg. You can remember, twist. Keeping it conservative and cautious, or maybe big. Or you can come with me, right foot grounds. Maybe this side looks a little different than the other side. That's all right. My low back on the right side here is usually pretty tender. So I'm probably going to go a little bit deeper in this side. Taking your deep yogic breaths here, continuing to make space on your inhales. And the more space you can create in body and in mind, the more content you become, the more at peace. And when you're at peace, oh, it's so much easier to go with the flow. So much easier to just accept what comes your way. All right, back to our child's pose. If you're not there already, we're gonna sit up nice and tall. Bring your knees to touch. We're gonna be here for a little bit with our toes tucked. If you don't like the toes tucked, it's too intense, you can keep your toes pointed. You're just sitting on the heels. You could also separate the feet and then have the feet hug your blocks that you have a seat. Works for me. Or tuck the toes. Bring your weight into the heels. Try not to let your heels splay out away from one another. Good. So your spine is nice and neutral here. No arching or collapsing into the chest. Take your arms wide. And you're going to begin to open and close the hands. I will face you. Stay where you are. Good. Your low back flat as you can get it. Your shoulders are relaxed even though those arms are engaged. So you're open, close, open, close. And then make a fist with each hand and circle at the wrists. If you have done yoga with me before, you know my position on stretching and strengthening the wrists. If you haven't yogaed with me before, to me it's so important to get a little bit of warmth and stretch in your wrists before you start putting weight in them. Shake the hands out. Good, one more time. Open, close, open, close. Got it, you got it. And then you're gonna leave your fingers extended and spread and circle at the wrists here. Nice big circles, shoulders are relaxed. And give the hands a shake, that's the best part to me. All right, stay in your hero's pose. Both arms are gonna reach up. Take a breath in here. And then twist to your left. Your right arm stays reaching up, your left arm drops by your side. Come back to center, both arms up, inhale. Twisting to your right, that right arm drops, left arm stays up. Next inhale, front and center, arms up. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, center. Right arm down, twist to the right. Center. Good, left arm down, right arm up, hold here. In this twist, you can stay right where you are. You could bring a hand to your low back, or you could bring a hand to the floor, staying here, or trying to create a little bigger back bend. Your call. We're just starting. And if it's not super hot and humid where you are, maybe it's taken a bit to warm up your muscles. All right, come out of this, face forward, both arms up, twisting now to the right. Right arm down, left arm up. Stay here or start to play with where you position that back arm. Good, this might be as far as you go if your hand comes to the floor, or experiment. Feel your way through each and every yoga pose. And come on down. Good. Shake the hands one more time. And let's come on to all, excuse me, all fours. Good. Remember, there's no dumping down, but there's also no rounding up. Nice neutral spine. Your wrists lined up with your shoulders, your knees lined up with your hips. Let's extend the right leg back, toes down. Good, your arms get really engaged here and active. So creating Hasta Bandha, which is hand lock. Ground the base of each finger and the knuckles and try to pull the knuckles all in towards the center of your palm. What happens is you tent the center of your palm. It lifts up away from the floor and helps protect your wrists. Hasta Bandha. All right, we're going to keep the right leg extended, toes down. Lift the left knee off the floor. Yeah. Keep creating that tent in your palms. And we'll take knee to nose. Left knee taps the floor. Knee to nose, exhale. Tap the floor, inhale. Keep going. 4, 3, really tighten the belly as you bring the knee in. Last one, pull it in, hold it, hold it, hold it. Round your upper back just a little bit. Draw the knee in closer to the nose. And then drop the left knee. Drop the right knee, sit back in this narrow child's pose. If your wrists are feeling it, do some circles here. Or maybe there's another stretch that you like to do when it comes to your wrists. I encourage you to take the time. When you're ready, come back to tabletop. This time, the left leg extends back, toes down. Good. Don't let that left hip lift up. Hips are square to the floor. Push back into the left ball of the foot. Good. Hasta Bandha. Let's do it. Try to drag the knuckles in towards the center of your palm. Don't lock your elbows. Do really tuck the left toes under and lift your right knee off the floor. Yep, you know where we're going. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, knee taps or hovers, your call. Knee to nose. Hover. Good. Moving with the breath, exhaling knee to nose. Inhaling knee to mat. Stay strong. It's important to soften and calm those parts of you that are not working. Your face, your jaw, your neck, your shoulders are working, but you still want them relaxed. 2 more. Pull it in. Tap. Last one. Pull the knee in. Hold it. And right knee releases. Left knee releases. Sit back in a quick child's pose. Nice. Rise back up onto all fours and then coming into downward facing dog. Tuck your toes. Maybe let your knees hover first. And then push back, chest to thighs. Feeling the stretch in your back, your upper back first, and arms. And then maybe, if you're not already in your down dog, you straighten the legs. Start to pedal out the feet. Maybe you're a fast walker. Maybe you're a slow walker. I prefer slow because I can really get a rotation in the hips and the shoulders. And come to center. All right, top of the right foot, push it down into the mat. You're stretching the toes and through the top of the foot, through the front of the ankle. Switch sides. Left top foot, press it down. You're still pushing your chest back to your thighs. And let's alternate sides. Right top foot, left top foot. Feel free if I'm going too fast to slow it down. Just a couple more. Everything we're doing is stretching and heating. Hold here. And heating muscles Step both feet up about 12 inches and then step them to their respective long edges of the mat. Begin to rock right to left. Take the weight to the right. So weight's in right foot, right hand. Maybe the left heel starting to lift off the floor. And then come onto your left fingertips. Maybe you can get a little bit more shift into the right side. Don't forget to keep drawing nose towards the right knee, chest towards the front of the right thigh. Let's switch, shifting the weight over to the left. Take your time. Maybe lifting right heel, right palm off the mat. And come to center, stay where you are. Left hand comes to the outside of the right leg. I would avoid the knee joint, but you can go below, as far down as the foot, or you could even go above if that works better for you. Twist, look to the right. Switch, left hand to the top of the mat, right hand to the outside of left leg or foot. But really grounding the four corners of the feet. All right, untwist, step the feet in, and then begin your journey to the top of the mat. Maybe your journey takes you a while. Maybe it's simply 2 steps. Whatever it is exactly the way you need to be today. Sorry about the shirt. I have not figured out this microphone, how to make it really work with my tops. But I'm going with the flow. All right, start to rock side to side, or maybe it's just a sway. Grab opposite elbows and let the elbows grow heavy. Your gaze goes between the knees. Make sure those knees are soft. Let the elbows grow even heavier. And release your arms. Feet should be hip width apart. Let's move into Utkatasana. Bending the knees, sweep the arms up by the ears. Good, our knees are not touching. That is my preferred way to do Utkatasana. But we've got a little wider base here. Hopefully will help with stability. Good, you're sitting back and down. We're gonna rise to stand, reach up, come onto your tiptoes, and Utkatasana, heels down, sit. Stand, tiptoes. Woo-hoo! Utkatasana, sit. And stand. It's just thinking too much always throws the proverbial wrench at the balance pose for me. Toes, Utkatasana, maybe getting deeper with every seat. Tippy toes, Utkatasana. Good. Last one on your tiptoes. Hold it. 4, 3, 2. Heels down, Utkatasana. And got it. Let's take a fold forward, knees bent. Interlace your fingers behind your back. If that does not work, you can just reach them back and get them as close as you can, or grab a sock, a dish towel, whatever, bring it between your hands. Let the shoulders roll back and down. Lift the arms. Bend your right knee. Twist the shoulders to the left. Bend the left knee. Twist the shoulders to the right. Come to center, release your hands. Step back to plank. Good. You can modify knees down or keep them lifted. We're going to lower all the way to the floor. So if you're on your toes and not your knees, push forward. Chaturanga, elbows hug in all the way down. Good. Come on to your fingertips. I'm going to scoot back a little bit. That move was a little bit like the worm. Go me. Come onto your fingertips. Walk them forward a little bit. And on your next inhale, peel the chest off the mat, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, peel and wave up and down as you exhale. Last one, lift and hold. Good. Pressing your hip bones down, pointing through the toes, letting the shoulders drop. We're going to do a shoulder press. So your right shoulder drops towards the front of the mat. If you need to reposition your left hand, do it. You're looking to the left. Lift up, left shoulder presses down, look to the right. Up, alternate sides. Right down, left, left down, left. One more on each side. Come to center cobra. Inhale. Lower all the way down. Hands by your upper ribs. Push up into plank and downward facing dog. Good, good, good. Hasta Bandha. Lock of the palm, the hand. Nice, we're jumping right in. We're going to do the whole sequence on the right side first, and then we'll do the whole sequence on the left side. So lift your right leg nice and high. You're pushing your left heel down, but it does not need to touch the floor. Lift, don't go higher than feels comfortable. Take a big breath in here. Tighten your belly as you draw the knee forward. Step the foot to the right thumb. Good. Drop the back knee. Anjaneyasana. Check it out. Knee should be over ankle. Reach the arms up. Anjaneyasana. Bring your palms to meet at heart center. Keeping the thumbs at your sternum. Let's just do some quick twists. Right to left. And come back to stillness, arms up, inhale. Hands down, exhale. Lift your back knee without dragging this right foot along the mat, if that's possible. Three-legged down dog. So right foot lifts and reaches. And step the right foot up to the right thumb. Drop the back heel. Warrior one. Tighten the belly. Square the hips. If that means every single time we come into warrior one, which is going to be a lot today, you need to reposition the feet so the knees feel good, the hips feel good. You go. Do it. Take that, 3 seconds to reposition so no joint is in jeopardy. Take a big inhale here. Maybe look up. Hands down, low lunge. Don't drag the foot. Take the right foot back to three-legged down dog. Take an inhale here. Right foot steps up. Ground your back heel. Warrior one. Reposition if you need to. Good. Try not to overarch that low back. Feel your right big toe mound. That's what I was thinking of. Right big toe mound and the right heel pressing down into the mat. Your right hip draws back. Your left hip draws forward. Bring your arms to cactus. You can stay here or with cactus arms, open into a back bend. We'll call this cow again. And then cat. Elbows reach for one another in front of the chest, chin to chest. Open in your cow, arch, and cat. Tuck the tailbone. Open, really pull the arms, the elbows back, and your cat, belly button to spine. Come back to neutral spine. Reach for the sky, inhale. Low lunge, exhale. Right foot, don't drag it. Scoop it back and up to the sky in three-legged down dog. Breath in. Right foot to right thumb. Drop the back heel. You guessed it. Warrior one. Reach the arms up. Good. Now you may find that the wider the feet are on this next part, the easier it is going to be for your balance. So the space between the right foot and the back foot, widthwise, if you want to walk the right foot to the right a little bit, maybe walk the left foot half an inch to the left, you might find it helpful. But keep the hips square, right back, left forward. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Find opening in the chest, the front of the shoulders. Bow into humble warrior. Right hip back, left hip forward. Push into the heel on that front foot, rise up. Exhale, humble warrior. Right hip draws back the whole time. Inhale, push into the heel. And humble as you exhale. One more. Inhale up. Hips are square. Humble your warrior and hold it. God, so easy to let the left hip really pull back. Keep it drawing forward. Right hip back. Big toe mound pressing down. The outer edge of your back foot pressing down. See if you can lift your hands a little higher. On your next breath in, rise up, reach up. Inhale. Low lunge, exhale. Three-leg dog. Inhale. Step the right foot up to the right thumb. Exhale. Drop your back heel. Find a good width. When you're ready, you will rise up and reach up. Warrior one. Virabhadrasana one. All right, we're going to do a dance between warrior one and warrior two. So find a good position for the feet as you transition from one to the other. If you have to move them, do it. If you don't, just make sure there's no pain in the knees at all. So warrior one, take the arms forward, keep reaching. Bow and arrow to warrior two. Left hand grabs hold and pulls back the left elbow, the left hip, the left shoulder. Warrior one, both arms forward, hips square to the front of the mat. Bow and arrow, left side pulls back. Inhale, warrior one, maybe get a little lower into the thigh. Bow and arrow, pull it, pull it. One more time, warrior one, drop. Warrior two, pull it back, hold here. Good, extend your back arm back, palms face down. Good, shoulders, shimmy them down, away from the ears. Four corners of front foot, press down. I don't know what that means. Lift all 10 toes. There are your four corners of the front foot and the back foot. Gently set the toes down. Cartwheel your hands down, low lunge. Right legs, we can sweep it back and up to three-legged down dog. Take a breath in. Right foot steps to right thumb, belly tight. Stay here, back heel lifted. Look forward, low lunge. Relax your shoulders and gently push back to extended pyramid pose. Right leg straightens. If you need those blocks, grab them. Especially here in extended pyramid. It's a big stretch for the hamstrings. So blocks, or maybe hands come to floor, or maybe you have to shorten your extended pyramid by hopping the back foot up. Just keep your right hip gently drawing back. You're squeezing the inner thighs. You're allowing this to be a forward fold. One more breath cycle. low lunge. Ground your hands, don't drag it. Three-legged down dog. Take a breath in. Good, bend the right knee, bring it to the nose. Shoulders over hands. Good, chin to chest. Pull that right shin bone up closer to your belly. Good, then you can lower it down just a little bit, about halfway down, and we're gonna draw circles with our right knee. So right between the shoulders and the elbows and the wrists, draw your circle. Hasta Bandha. And switch directions. You got it, you got it, you got it. And knee to nose, three-legged down dog. And our final pose on this side, the right side, pigeon pose. Right knee bends, bring it to your right wrist, set it down. If you need more opening, you can slide or simply walk that back leg back. Good, the back toes are pointing straight back behind you. If your foot is underneath your groin, that's gonna make this easier for you. And the foot can be relaxed if it's underneath the groin. If the foot is farther forward, keep it flexed. You can use block under your right sit bone, under your right thigh. Play with it. When you find a good stretch, take it forward into sleeping pigeon. Don't get too comfy. We're gonna be active in our sleeping pigeon. Keep your head off the floor. You're on all 10 fingertips. Good, we're gonna keep the chest low and walk the hands, the head, shoulders to the right diagonal. Keep everything low, walk to the left diagonal. Good, you're going side to side. You can walk, you can slide the hands like I am. Just keep chest down by that right leg. If you want more of a low back stretch, you can extend the inside arm once you're on the diagonal. Got it. One more on each side. And then you'll come back to center and sleeping pigeon. Keep it active, meaning keep your elbows lifted. Keep your forehead off the mat. Tuck your back or your left toes under. Lift the knee off the mat. If it hurts, put the knee back down. But if you can, you're lifting the knee and contracting the left quadriceps and glute. All right, you can drop the back knee for a moment. Walk the hands towards the right shin. Good, now tuck the left toes again under. Lift the knee, step back to downward facing dog. Nice. That's it. That's our sequence on the right side. We're going to hit the reset button by doing a vinyasa. So inhale to your plank. Exhale, halfway or all the way, chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog. Making your way to downward facing dog. Nice job. All right, other side. We got this. Left leg, sweep it up and back. Take a minute to lengthen the arms. Ground the base of each finger. And as you bend the left knee, bring it forward, tighten the belly, left foot to left thumb. Good, drop the back knee. Blocks if you need them. Maybe this is as far as you want to go, or you can sweep the arms up. Good, I say it all the time, but here in Anjaneyasana, try not to dump everything forward. And that's exactly what it is, a dump. You can have the weight shifting forward without the dump. Push into your front heel, reach the arms up. Hands come to heart center. Take those easy twists. If you get dizzy looking side to side, like I do, keep your gaze forward. Thumbs at sternum. Got it. Come back to center, arms up, inhale. Hands down. Exhale, lift the knee, don't drag the foot. Three-legged down dog. Keep the hips square to the floor. Bend the left knee, tighten the belly as that knee comes forward. Step foot up, left foot up. Drop the back heel. Warrior one. Maybe it takes you some time to square the hips and get the back foot comfortable. And then you can rise and reach. Good. Maybe the first few times here in Warrior One, you have your hands on your hips. Good. Get the feet right for you. Front knee tracking over front ankle. If you lift all 10 toes, you find those 4 points on the soles of the feet that need to press down. Lightly lower all 10 toes. Hands to the mat, low lunge. Sweep that left foot back and high, three-legged down dog. Inhale here. Step the left foot up. Exhale. Drop the back heel. Find a good foot positioning. Rise up. Now think about the hips. Square them forward. And cactus your arms. Inhale, open to cow. Exhale, round and close to cat. Inhale, open. If you're too wobbly here, you can always keep your gaze forward as you move the arms and the spine. Inhale, elbows draw back, chest up. Elbows come together. Keep the bend in that front knee. Let's do one more. Exhale to cat. Back to cactus with a neutral spine. Arms up, inhale. Low lunge, exhale. Left leg sweeps back into three-legged down dog. Inhale. Left foot to left thumb. Ground your back heel. Warrior one. Good, square it up, line it up. Front knee, resist the urge to let it track in towards midline. Outer edge of back foot is pressing down. Maybe make more space. So left foot a little to the left, right foot maybe a little more to the right without quite an angle. And then you'll interlace with the other thumb and index on top. Good, square to front, roll the chest open. If you can, look up. Be my guest on an inhale. Humble warrior as you exhale. Inhale, rise up, strong thighs. Exhale, push the front heel down, the big toe mound too, so that when you rise, you're nice and steady. Humble. Inhale, rise up. You're dropping the knuckles towards the floor. And bow into humble warrior. Hold it. Left hip is drawing back. Right hip is drawing forward. A lot of times we only think about that front leg, but that's the only one working. Oh no. They are both working very hard here. Hips square. Good. Push into the front big toe mound. Rise up. Reach up, inhale. Low lunge, exhale. Left leg back, three-legged down dog. Inhale. And left foot steps up. Drop the back heel. Warrior one when you're ready. Make those adjustments. Remember, we're gonna flow between warrior one and warrior two. So find a good foot position. Reach the arms forward. Stay here, inhale, maybe drop into the front thigh. Warrior two, as you grab the bow and pull back. Warrior one, hips square, drop. Warrior two, right hand grabs hold and pulse, 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 pulse. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. God, this is the last one. Pull back and hold. Reposition front foot if you need to. I'm taking mine in towards center a little bit. Extend the back arm, palms down, fingers spread. Razor edge, pushing down. Cartwheel the hands, low lunge. See you back at three-legged down dog with that left leg up. Using your belly, give it a squeeze as you step the left foot up to left thumb. Good, look forward, finding your low lunge. Not a lot of weight in your hands or your fingers. Pyramid pose, straighten the left leg. Remember, blocks under hands or hop the back foot up. Excuse me. Give the hips a shake as you bring them to square. Knee towards nose, nose towards knee. Shoulders relaxed. Both heels pressing down. So easy to lock the front knee in pyramid pose. Avoid it, please. Micro bend in that knee. Take it back to low lunge. Breath in. Three-legged down dog. Take it back and up. Bend the left knee. Bring it towards your nose. Hands over your shoulders. Shoulders over your hands. You got it. You knew what I meant. Good. Lift that left low leg up a little higher, chin to chest. Good. Then you can lower it a little bit. We're going to draw circles with that left knee between the arms. Keep breathing. Switch directions for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee to nose. Three-legged down dog. Reach it, inhale. Pigeon pose. Left knee comes forward. Drop it down. Good. Blocks or reposition that back leg or both. Or both. Remember, you can tuck the blocks underneath your left thigh, your left hip. Put the blocks under your hands, your elbows, your forehead. Coming into an active sleeping pigeon. If you're rolling onto your left side, that's a good indicator that you either need to bring this foot closer to the groin or you need to use blocks to prop your left side up. Good, you're finding a good fold here, arms extended, chest down. Walk or slide the hands to the left diagonal, right diagonal. Keep alternating. In this position, any position where your face is close either to your body or to the ground, the beauty of that is that you can really hear the sound of your breath in this small space here. Stay connected to it. Good. Do one more on each side, really reaching through the inside arm to the diagonal. And switch. Come back to center. Keep it active. Sleeping pigeon for 4. 3, tuck your back toes, lift the back knee. 2, 1, I lied. You're going to hold it for another 4. 3, squeeze the right thigh. 2, 1, drop the back knee, walk the hands in towards your body. Let's step it back to downward facing dog. You can hold your down dog, you can come to child's pose, or take it through a vinyasa flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. You can go into child or downward facing dog. You got it. Drop the knees. We're going to come into puppy now. So keep your knees in your seat where they are. Slide the hands forward, letting the chest drop. Toes can be tucked or they can be pointed. Blocks can be really useful. You can put those under hands or elbows or forearms. Let your seat really lift up and back. Puppy pose. And slowly walk your hands back. Have a seat on the mat. I got some good news. We're going to come onto our backs. Yay! And there was much rejoicing. All right. Lower onto your back. Woohoo! Take your feet wide. Arms can be wherever you're comfortable. Knees are bent. And start to tip. The knees right to left. Maybe pick up the tempo if that feels safe for you. And then slow the tempo. Got that frog again. Come to center. We're going to cross the right leg over the left leg in a very ladylike manner. Quote, air quotes, the ladylike. And lift that left foot off the floor. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Supine shoestring. You can keep by just holding the knees and hugging them in, or walk your hands down the legs every so often. Give it a big hug in. That might be where you stop. Or you make your way all the way down. Maybe it's ankles. Or even grabbing the soles of the feet. If you want a bigger stretch, feet are flexed and you just pull them wide and then back towards your shoulders. If you do not like that, it's too much, then just keep a hold of your shin bones, gently pulling the legs apart from one another. I like to rock here in my shoestring, but it's your call. I also really like a solid stretch in my shoestring, so my arms are working big time here to pull the feet back. Good. Keep the breaths deep, even if you really have those legs pulled into the chest. Let the breath be just as deep and steady as it has been for the whole of our practice. Keep your legs crossed, release your hands, left foot to the floor, and then tip your cross legs over to the left. You can look to the right. Once you're in that twist, try to relax your thigh muscles, your calves. Relax your feet, your toes. You're letting gravity really do the work here in this twist. Slowly untwist, uncross. Take your left leg all the way over your right. Draw the knees in. Give them a big hug. Flex your feet. Start to play with the position of your hands and the position of the low legs and the feet. Wider is more challenging. Oh, got a hair clip in the back of my head, and it is making this supine position not too comfortable. Good, feet flexed. You can rock it if you wish. Keep the arms engaged and working. And you can even play with the position of your feet. See where you feel the biggest stretch. Deep breaths. We're coasting in our downhill now, almost across the finish line. If your mind is starting to wander and you're thinking, I'm gonna cut this short, I've got stuff to do, I encourage you, not for me, but for you, to challenge yourself. I challenge myself to stay to the very last second of Shavasana. Release the feet, the legs, right foot to the floor. Tip your cross legs to the right as you look to the left. Every yoga teacher you meet will tell you Shavasana is the most important practice, or part of your practice. It's true. We all say it because it's true. It's the hardest pose, and it's the most important pose. Moving and stretching and sweating and doing what you're told, listening to me go on and on. That part's the easy part. It's when everything turns off and you become still in body and mind. That is when yoga truly begins. Slowly come out of your twist. Extend your legs out. Extend your arms out. Maybe tucking your shoulders underneath you. Same with your glutes. One last open and close of the hands and wiggle of the feet. And then relax. You are allowing your breath to create its own rhythm now, its own depth. You are allowing all of your muscles to soften. You are allowing yourself to surrender. Picture that word surrender in your mind. Maybe you say it silently to yourself. Maybe you picture the letters. But draw the idea of surrender in. Wrap yourself around it. And then do it. If you need more time, and I hope you do, stay here in stillness with your eyes closed. Stay until you feel like you absolutely 100% have given yourself to the stillness and the quiet. If you feel ready to come out, start to move fingers and toes, and then move arms and legs. Keep your eyes closed. Bend both of your knees. Maybe give yourself a big hug. And then roll on to your right side. Eyes closed, push yourself up to seated. Face whatever direction you happen to be in, eyes closed. Bring your palms to meet at the center of your chest. And for just a moment, our last moment here together on our mats, I want you to be aware of all the space that you've created. Feel it. Breathe into it. Smile at it. Be grateful for it. Unfold into it. Everything that rolls your way today, let it come. Let it go. It is not going to send you off course. And with that, I wish you peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, and peace in your heart. Namaste.